Room 7 was not a quiet place. It was a storm of 30 souls, each spinning at a different speed. There were the high flyers, who finished before the instructions were even given, and those who felt lost in the fog of a new lesson. Mr. Yasin stood at the front, his heart a heavy anchor. He looked at the peeling paint and the cramped desks, knowing that to teach these children, he first had to unlock the doors they had built around themselves. The first challenge was the cacophony of different levels and the rising tide of noise. Mr. Yasin reached into his pocket and pulled out the first 2 keys. Tiered paths and the golden silence. He sat with Sammy, who often felt left behind. Instead of one mountain for everyone to climb, Mr. Yasin showed Sammy a path made just for his feet. He rang a small silver bell, and the room learned that silence wasn't an absence of sound, but a space for thought to grow. Ziad sat in the back, his hand shaking as he held his pencil. To Ziad, a mistake was a monster that proved he wasn't good enough. Mr. Yasin knelt by him and presented the key of the beautiful blender. He purposely made a large messy ink blot on his own paper and turned it into a soaring bird. "Our mistakes are not dead ends, Ziad," he whispered. "They are the sketches of our success." Amin lived in a world of sharp edges and overwhelming lights. To him, the classroom was a chaotic kaleidoscope that hurt his senses. Mr. Yasin gave him the key of the structured soul. He created a corner of the room that was predictable and soft, where the schedule was written in clear, calming lines. In that sanctuary, Amin's brilliant mind finally stopped retreating and began to shine. When Omar tried to speak, the words often caught in his throat like birds in a thicket. He would stop, his face reddening, waiting for the laughter that usually followed. But Mr. Yasin held the key of the lingering note. He waited. He didn't finish Omar's sentences. He simply gave Omar the gift of time. Slowly the thicket cleared, and Omar's voice emerged, steady and full of stories. The classroom was gray and small, a box that felt like it was shrinking. There were no bright posters, only bare walls and too many bodies. Mr. Yasin and Lina took up brushes, using the key of the painted window. They didn't need expensive supplies. They used their imagination to turn the glass into a puddle of colors. The overcrowding felt less like a cage and more like a huddle of explorers sharing a small magical ship. In room 7, the air was filled with a dozen languages, a beautiful but confusing mosaic. Lina often felt like a stranger in her own seat because the words around her felt like locked gates. Mr. Yasin shared the key of the common route. He used symbols, gestures, and music to bridge the gaps. He showed Lina that a smile and a shared sketch could say more than 1,000 perfectly conjugated verbs. Weeks turned into months, and the atmosphere in room 7 shifted. The chaos had become a symphony. Amin was no longer hiding. He was helping Omar organize the classroom library. Omar was no longer silent. He was reading a text aloud to a group of rapt listeners. The 8 keys had unlocked more than just lessons. They had unlocked the children themselves. On the final day, Mr. Yasin stood at the door. He felt the weight of the 8 keys in his hand, not metal keys, but the memories of patience, structure, and love. He realized that the classroom of wonders wasn't a place he had built, but a garden he had simply tended. He watched his students walk out, each carrying their own invisible set of keys to open the world. You might think that room 7 is far away, in a land you will never visit, but look closely at the house you already know, the one with the hallways you walk every day. Every door you encounter is a challenge waiting for a key. You already hold the keys to empathy, patience, and courage. All you have to do is find the right door and turn the handle.